just like Shopify, ShipStation, and everybody else. You put money in your account, and then when you don't have money, we don't ship. Walmart, made for locks, because we still get made for locks. Huh?
For today?
Yes. I don't know if they routed the new one for this week. Let me check. I got scared for a minute. Okay, it's going up. It's going up. We cannot take that risk anymore. Like all these people not paying us after we do the work. They don't have strategies. They do things we know that are not good practices. We tell them, they don't listen, they lose money, then they cannot pay us. So it's like a double sword in the cut. So right now it's not that automated. We have to manually do a lot of things. And the challenge is that the client go, they prepay, that process is okay. But we have to constantly check manually, which is time consuming. When I say risk, it's more of people overlooking their numbers and not paying attention to their margins, putting money in paid advertising and going into retail too quick, or ordering more inventory that they need. That's actually that has been a big issue as well. People projecting that they're gonna sell a lot of things, and then they do not sell anything at all, or they sell a little bit. So it's a whole process of projection that they need to do, calculation, look at the data, having a strategy. And we see a lot of founders doing this. They just hope for the best without really having a firm plan. And at the end of the day, we are the last one on the in the supply chain, really. So once they order all the inventory, they push all these ads, they do all these events and all these things, and it's time to pay us, then they realize, oh my God, we only break even, or we didn't. Even if they only break even with whatever they sold, they still have to pay for shipping. So they are at a loss, really. So I wanted just to express how it's already hard for not only for us. It's if it's hard for us, that means it's hard for other people, because we rely on other people's sales to be okay. Like what I like with this is that we in the agency, when it's nice, when we have good news, but also when it's bad. So it's not always about like good stuff happening to ecom spaces and like good stuff happening to us, but also when it's tough, we're not scared to share that. The impact of the tariff was not only just the tariff themselves, it's also people not being scared. Even people who buy, they're not buying, they're like, let me save my money. So it's just making the situation that was already worse, that was already bad, worse. Good morning, Katie Global. So Patrick is one of our members at Ecom Spaces. It started a few years ago. Is service business helping German brands enter the U.S. market. he needed a fulfillment partner, and that was the beginning of Ecom Spaces. So back then I was like, yeah, of course, let's do this. He got us a couple of German brands that we fulfilled for, and then he was doing the whole admin, website, Amazon management, all of that for his brands. But at some point, he started to get too many brands, and we didn't have enough space for him downtown. So he got his own warehouse in Norcross. That was last year around June. And that just happened that at the same time he was getting his warehouse, he has enough space for us to share with him. So we started to share the space together for our retail clients. Oh, you just reminded me. I have to tell them at the at Econ at downtown. We have 2 pallets of this that needs to be received, that needs to be picked up by UPS today, and I need to make sure they know. And while I'm doing this, I look and I see, oh, there's other requests. So I'm checking real quick. And I'm also checking to see if the team is okay at the other location. Oh my God, this pallet fell. No, no, no. I know it is. They don't wrap those trailers. Ooh, okay, so that might be a sign for me to wrap these ones better. I'm not gonna lie, I regret a lot. But at the same time, I guess it is what it is, and timing is everything. So it was just not the right timing. Now is the timing, and learning from that, learning from that mistake, and yeah,